New study finds that plant-based oils are better for you than butter. This was published yesterday from Fox News. Food fight about butter study says subbing in plant-based oils could reduce risk of death. Death! This was also posted on a lot of other mainstream news platforms, dude. I also noticed it on MSNBC and one other one that I don't remember the name of. So because I know that this has been irrefutably debunked, vegetable oils, seed oils, canola, grapeseed, peanut, cottonseed, they're all engine lubricant. They're very high in linoleic acid, into things like brain inflammation, metabolic dysfunction, cancer, fertility problems, Alzheimer's. Let's look a little further into this study. We're always very coy about the funding of these studies. So this study says that it was supported by the NIH, the National Institute of Health. So I thought, okay. I wonder who owns seed oil companies. So I got on Google and I asked who owns seed oil companies, basically. And it says 4 major companies. It's owned by BASF, Bayer, Kim China, Corvetta, something or other. Okay, cool. And I was like, okay, Bayer stands out to me. Bayer is the evil corporation that purposefully gave a lot of children AIDS.
Talk about
you know,
the
this
rat
Bayer.
of the week. Why is Bayer Corporation the rat of the week? Internal documents show that after this company positively, absolutely knew that they had a medication that was infected with the AIDS virus, they took the product off the market in the U.S. and then they dumped it in France, Europe, Asia, and Latin America. The medicine's called Factorate. It was an injection medicine that was used for hemophiliacs, mostly children. Children had been born with an incurable disease.
Hold on, Mike. So hold on. So you're telling me that Bayer knew that this drug was infected with the AIDS virus. They yanked it from the market in America, and then they dumped it in markets overseas?
You know, that Bayer. I just can't ever hear the word Bayer without thinking about that. When that knowledge was bestowed upon me about a decade ago, it will forever be ingrained in my mind whenever I hear the word Bayer. Anyway, back to the subject. So I asked Grok, has Bayer ever donated to the NIH? Yes, Bayer has donated to the NIH. This kind of details what other ways it's incorporated. I'm not going to read all of this. You can screenshot if you want to check it out. Then I asked Grok, could you give me like a rough estimate for the contributions of Bayer to the NIH? Bayer, that Bayer, but Bayer who owns seed oil companies to this day. Bayer is half Monsanto. This is just Grok's estimation. 10 million to 50 million. Bayer also has a lot of ties to Pfizer. About Bayer collaborating with Monsanto. They work with industry-wide initiatives such as Accelerating Medicines Partnership with the NIH, where they contribute to resources, shared research goals, Alzheimer's, diabetes, so on and so forth. Just for fun, I went to the NIH website. NIH being who funded this study, saying that butter bad, seed oil good. And I found this. Which fats and oils should you use? You should use canola oil, corn oil, safflower oil, soybean oil, and sunflower oil. Use this less often. Lard, bacon grease, butter, bad. Literally have coconut oil demonized as the worst at the very bottom. Anyway, these studies are absolute bullshit. Always have to look at who's funding these studies because it's usually like big seed oil. Or literally like big pharma or some shit. No credibility whatsoever. This kind of bullshit propaganda is why we are so fucked health-wise. Sorry I got heated, but, you know. This was affecting my life. It affects everybody's lives, and it's really fucked up. Bye.